Hey everybody, Coffee and Chaos here with episode 2 of our season 4 Anno 1800 Let's Play. So, where we left off, we had just grabbed Manpendu, and I've went ahead and loaded timber and steel beams, and we're going to go ahead and jump right across the way here. There's another island, unsettled, and it has furs and red peppers, which we're definitely going to need for the future. So, we're definitely... Oh, I am currently on half speed, so we can go a little bit faster. We're definitely in a bit of a race to grab islands because the AI is starting to expand very quickly, and we need everything we can get. These islands aren't going to hold much promise for us. I'm not going to lie, I kind of want to grab this island, but I might let it go.
City has grown more
Trade for that. Let's take the steel back. Head over here. I'm just going to keep grabbing steel, and I'm going to keep grabbing these little islands that are over here. This one's got hops and red pepper and fur. This one, I think I'm just going to specialize in potatoes. I think I want to grab this island and just get as many potatoes as possible. We could do that, right? Sounds good to me. Let's go ahead and build our church.
We'll raise a glass to you, Gav.
Our people are getting to the point where they are going to want soap, and pretty soon they're going to need school. Ah, but that's right. We were going to work on expanding over here, so I'm actually going to slow things down. So we have 2 iron mines here. Move out from the middle there. And those 2 are going to be enough to support 1, 2, 3, 4 furnaces. We obviously don't need to build all of this right off the bat, but it's good to bear in mind. Am I doing that right in my head? Yeah, 2 furnaces to 1 iron mine. But we're going to need 4 charcoal kilns to support those. And we could have up to 3 of these. I don't think I'm going to need 3 steelworks, though. I think 2 would actually be enough. We're going to need to have a warehouse. So let's just see if we can organize some of this in a way that'll make some sense. Obviously, working on beauty building super early isn't as important, but since we do want to have a bit of an aesthetic playthrough, it makes sense to kind of start knocking it out now. Because the more of this stuff we establish now, the less we'll have to do in the future. Let's get rid of that. Go ahead and have... Well, let's see. Maybe we split the difference. Put that one there. Go ahead and move this here. What else? Yeah, I think I'm going to want to have a weapons factory here as well. And then the only other thing I could think of is to have these 4 charcoal kilns set up. So how far can they reach if I build one? They've actually got a pretty good reach. So maybe... Let's play with this for a second. Could I do something like this? How far will that reach? Not all the way. So, add a road right there. Those can reach the warehouse. You know, maybe I just leave this one here on this side. And we run a bridge down here. You know, I think it makes sense. So, these all require bricks. Pretty much everything here is going to require bricks. So let's get our iron first. We'll play on regular speed. And we're just going to start grabbing one thing at a time until we have our steel going. And we're going to have to keep expanding our population as well. So let's get more workers done. Build a few more farmers. And we'll just keep expanding the town. Speaking of expanding towns, we can work on this island as well. And we can also come down to these. Manpendu. That is an awful name. We need to come up with something better. Actually, I won't need to grab this island with potatoes and grain because we got this one. Right. I forgot. That's what this island was. You know, I think this would be a great island, like right here is where I'm thinking about building the town. Over here could be potatoes. Grain could be maybe in here and along here. Yeah, I'm kind of feeling it. Let's go ahead and surround our harbor. How far in does the harbor go? It apparently goes to that tile right there. So maybe what I'll do instead, let's move this to about there. And where would fish fit in there? It would. Yeah, that's going to be better. We'll delete that extra road. And can I move that over one more tile and have it be... Actually, you know what? That looks good. With the key actually connecting both ways. And then I want to make sure I have a few tiles. 4, 5. There's that. So we could have our oil harbor, say, like over here. 4, 5, 6, 7. Eventually, whenever we unlock that. And that's going to give us plenty of space to have whatever it might be, whether it be fuel, whether it be power plants. We'll be able to run our rails for that. So planning for the future is always a good thing. Let's get our marketplace right here. And what is that? 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll start getting our 16 by 16 tile grid set up. Oops. Would help if I had just clicked and dragged. Let's see. How am I going to go about this? Oh, could I actually fit in houses there? Oh, look at that. That's not bad. So we'll get our marketplace, we'll get a bunch of houses, and we'll be able to let that sit for a while. And let's get a sawmill and little lumber yard here. Lumberjack. Excellent. Gonna be just enough to get all that running. And litter up. Oof, no. I'm just gonna call it boots with the fur because it's our fur island. Boots with the F. Okay, well, so much for that idea. Alright, show me our fisheries. That is right on the edge, isn't it? You know, I could actually build the key out. That'll work. We'll add a key in here to actually tie it all together. In fact, hey, there we go. I can do that right now. And let's actually, if I can click the button, let's delete that, copy, add to the key. Nice. That's going to look a little classier. We'll rename the island eventually. That's just a goofy, stupid name to start with. There's 6 tiles. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, perfect. And I think I'll go ahead and do the same thing I did in the other one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. That's going to be a reserve space for our oil harbor. And we could actually have a nice docklands in here. Nice wide beach that could hold a whole lot of stuff. This is a great little island. I don't know that I'm necessarily going to need that, but always good to have the option. Yeah, it looks like we're slowly starting to get some wood there. How about... where do I want to build this? You know what? I'm just going to go right from this road here. Two, 3, 4, 5. And we'll go over. 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent. And let's get a marketplace up here. Oh, actually, I screwed up. 1, 2. There we go. I think I actually want to do this. Yeah, no, that doesn't really work. Oh, that's not bad. Yeah, we'll move a few of these houses over. Move these up. And all of this building is just to kind of start getting our population up across all of our islands. And provide for our future needs for workers. And also providing us with a little bit of tax revenue. The more of this I do now, the more ahead of the game I'm going to be in the future. Let's go ahead and get some timber started. Excellent. And there's that. So, very inexpensive building to go ahead and get everything started. And we can go ahead... I think we can go ahead and move back to normal speed for a little bit. Oh gosh, we've got fires. I'm glad I got all these firehouses set up. Let's go ahead and mobilize our workforce, or our fire stations, rather. There is so much going on in the beginning of the game. Ooh.
The fire is out of control.
Oh, it actually blew it up.
Left ruins behind.
Well, damn, we lost one. And that was right next door. I guess fires really are more severe. I mean, I did turn the difficulty up on fires and other natural disasters, so I'm probably going to feel the heat. No pun intended. We're probably going to need to start tapping into the rest of our clay. I think we're getting to that point. Let's do this right here. I'm going to go ahead and build up a warehouse. And we'll add a couple brick factories. And I'm going to do the same thing heading out this way. Nice. Now we just need the extra wood, and we'll get all of that going.
It's 4 hours in a row. Time to stretch your leg.
It's not quite been 4 hours in a row. I have stepped away a little bit. Stepped away quite a few times so far. What else do we need to prioritize? Oh, you know what? I completely forgot about all this, but I need the brick anyway. So let's get our bricks first. We're going to focus on bricks. Then we will focus on getting our iron and steel set up. And then fairly soon we're going to be able to start building some extra trade ships from our shipyard. And that's going to be exciting. That's when we're going to start getting all of our trade routes going, and that's going to make all the difference in the world. I should start thinking about where I'm going to make... well, actually, this really is... I think this is the largest beach on all of my islands. So having that be my primary docklands would make sense. I got a pretty big one here. But this is in a position to just shoot right across and go all the way to the New World. Any trade routes coming off this island would be under threat from the pirates and potentially from the other AIs. So I do need to be kind of careful with it, but I don't think it'll be a huge problem in the end. Ooh, we got plenty of wood over here. Do any of the other islands that I have captured so far, do any of them have brick? Or clay, I should say. No, and it doesn't look like any of the other islands surrounding have any clay either. What about these out here? Clay, clay. Oh, wow. So it's looking like only the main islands have clay. Oh, Vicente Silva claimed one extra island that has some, but his main island only had 2 to begin with. Same thing goes for George Smith. Looks like he only has 2 clay to play with. So having 3 deposits, we're actually in a pretty strong position. We just need to exploit it. And we have the workers to do so. I do want to double check. How are we doing on consumer goods? We're going to need more fish. So let's do that right now. Make sure that we don't run out. It's the last thing that's on my mind.
We lack.
We're not going to be running out of any basic goods if we can avoid it. There's our brick. And any minute now. There we go. Okay, so it's time to start working on steel. And that means I need to work on the charcoal kiln. I think we can go ahead and speed up for a minute. There is one furnace. There is... Oh, we cannot afford the second furnace. We need more workers. New buildings have been unlocked. What did we unlock? Oh, I think we unlocked the school. You know, we're getting to that point where I'm thinking we really need that shipyard. I think we're going to move the shipyard over to this side. Let's get rid of a few of those roads. Yeah, and then we're going to go ahead and add some sail production and a sheep farm. And what is it, 20 wood? Okay. We'll fast forward for a second. Any minute now. There we go. And there's our sheep farm. And we just need... There we go. That's our sailmaker. Oh, and we're going to need a warehouse right there for the sailmaker. And what is it? 6 more wood? Perfect. So, first thing we're going to do is start getting some schooners. Schooners are very, very cheap. They only have an upkeep cost of 15, and they only have an influence investment of 1. But the first few that we get, I think it's the first 8? Yeah, you have 8 free points. So schooners only cost 1 point apiece, so you can have 8 of them. Or alternatively, you could have 4 clippers, or 2 cargo ships and 2 clipper, or a clipper. So you get a few points in different things that you can do for free. Same thing for military ships, you get 20 free points. Trade unions, town halls, and harbor-master office, you get 20 points. So it's a way of spending your influence that you get in a few different ways. But we're going to make the most out of it at the start of the game by using schooners as much as possible for local trading in a region. Clippers we're going to use for long-distance, single trade good kind of routes going back and forth between Old World and New World, or Old World and the Arctic, Old World and Besa. So all that kind of stuff is going to be clippers. And as far as cargo ships, we're not going to move to cargo ships advanced or the world class reefers or Great Easterns until we're very late in the game. When we start getting to the point where we can move a lot of goods or consolidate on a lot of ships at the same time, that's when we'll go ahead and consolidate with those ships. So, with that plan in mind, it's going to be a while before we get enough sails built up, isn't it? Yeah, it is. We have all of our bricks. I think we just go ahead and keep expanding on our steel. And, oh, I might have built that a little too quick. Yeah, let's keep getting our workers built up. I'm gonna have to pause that.
Taking a break, like you said we could.
Yeah, we need more workers. Let's go ahead and fast forward for a minute. So we're going to need about 15 more worker houses before we can even get that. You know, actually, let's do this.
New orders?
I forgot. I was going to grab a bunch of steel here. And I can grab some more wood. Ooh. Ah, we're broke.
Attention for the Admiral.
Can't really afford to be doing anything else. I can grab this little island right here. I could have some... Well, at the very least, I could have farmers and maybe some workers here. So, not too bad to capitalize on. Yeah, I got a few ideas for this island. It's not going to be a big moneymaker, but could bring in a few hundred coins. How are we looking on goods? Oh, we're just getting to the point where we need more sausage. I'd really like to get the soap factory set up too. If I could build
A competitor
a
raised
soap
a supplement.
factory and a school, those two would give us 4 workers per house. Yeah, that would help out a lot.
It's all prepared.
Oh, what do we got? Oh! +5 everywhere. Publish. Let's do it. I'm thinking that I'm going to need to just wait for this silo. Let's go ahead and fast forward, get the silo done. We've got that little quest to get the silo built anyway. So we'll knock that out so it's not in our quest log anymore. And any second now. Yeah, we're loading up on grain.
We're taking every care.
So once that's delivered and the silo is running, you'll notice that our pig farm is producing double.
Proper job.
There you go. So now every 30 seconds instead of every minute. Also, every 3 times you get a pig, you get an extra pig. So you get an extra pig per 3 goods.
You're flourishing.
What that means is now we've got 2 slaughterhouses. And if we were to take this And put down some fields. Build it. Add another silo. There. We could have a pair of rendering works and a soap factory. We need to get steel going though. Got 35 steel just sitting there. Pause both of those, turn that one on. We'll still have a positive workforce. We'll upgrade a few more of these houses in the meantime, while we can. That'll help. Let's see. Where am I going to put my school anyways? I need to have a school in order to upgrade all of these. Put one right here. Let's flip it around. Sort of have the church and the school right next to each other. Seems to make sense. But that's going to require steel as well. So I think the first thing that I do is get the rendering works and the soap factory going. So that's going to be 12 steel. So if you could get started, that would be great. And looks like we're getting there. But that's going to take a minute.
Aye, aye.
Your city has grown
I
more.
think we're going to go ahead and build that. Let's take the steel back on our ship. And you know what? We'll leave the wood there. Oh!
Attention for the Admiral.
We already got the first Conqueror bonus. So all of our islands are going to have an extra 50 workforce. That's actually
Sails.
really, really handy.
An influence bonus.
That's really nice to have right now. That's going to make expanding much, much easier. Get our first fishery up over here.
You reached a
Build out the
new
rest of the
milestone.
houses. Same thing here. Let's move a few of these.
You reached
Boop.
a new milestone.
Nice. Got a village. Let's give these people a corner pub. They need it. They deserve it. And let's give them schnapps. And we'll just do like that. And we'll give them work clothes. Something like that. There we go. Not bad. Not bad at all. Do I want to build out this way? What would that look like? 4, 5. Just about look like that. Oh, No, not quite. There we go. And we'd run that out to there, maybe? That's actually not too bad. Ooh, getting to the edge of where that can go. No, it's not too bad. We can go ahead and add a second one here. I don't mind adding a second marketplace. And how are we looking on... Oh, yeah, we could add a pub. There will be enough houses, because that's what? 9, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 23. That's 24 right there. So yeah, just adding a single pub here. That's the backside. That will service more than 20. Let's get a few more here. Oh, and we'll twist the marketplace going that way. Sweet. And we're completely out of wood. Whoops. But we've expanded Menpendu. Menpendu, I need a new name for. What am I going to call this island? It's going to be all about... This is going to be our main farm island. So, I'm thinking... As a placeholder, you guys can go ahead and talk to me in the comments. But we're going to call this Farmville temporarily. Yeah, that'll work for me. I don't know, maybe we could make like a Stardew Valley reference or something, I don't know. But yeah, definitely let me know in the comments if you have name suggestions. I'm terrible with coming up with names unless it's like really dumb and corny. So if you have an idea, I'm all ears. Let's go ahead and move these here. Bring that down that way, and down and over, across, up. Add that there. Great. That's a bunch of houses, and we can go ahead and throw corner pub in here, maybe. Let's fast forward to see if we can get a little bit more wood here. How are we looking on supplies? Actually, pretty good here. Looks like it's still trying to supply everything. Oh, I don't have a warehouse in range? Oh. Wait, hang on. If I do this, will it actually... Oh, it almost reaches. Temporarily, I'm moving it down there. Because I've got to make some money off of the schnapps. Let's see how we're doing financially here. We're almost breaking even. Let's run a road out here. And we'll be able to add work clothes. There's that. It's little things, but if each island can maintain a surplus balance, I will call that a win. I'm gonna move these closer there. And put this here, that there. Actually, we could. Oh, would you look at that?
Creep and attack.
Oh, that's not too bad. We can actually have a mix of residential and industrial in this area. That looks pretty good. Oh, I'm excited about this. Get our work clothes set up here. And I think we can go ahead and keep adding more homes. Whoops. Let's do like those 4, 6 there. Great. Run our roads out and build those. Excellent. And we will need to add our corner pub. I'm thinking I'll do it right there. Pretty soon here, we are going to have to move our wood production elsewhere on the island, but where we are right now isn't so bad. What else am I going to do? I think I'm going to wait just a minute so I can go ahead and build the pub here. Let's make sure I have a pub on every single island, so at least all of the farmers' houses are making a little bit of money from the pub. Check the other island. We've got the one here. And we're turning a profit on Farmville. Boots with the Fur is just barely turning a profit, but we're going to build a pub. And now it's really turning a profit. And yeah, we can go ahead and add a few more homes to make that even easier. And let's see. I haven't done anything in Hunsglund? That's a unique name.
We shall add something.
Oh gosh, we have a fire going. I think I need to go ahead and mobilize our fire. Fire stations need to get moving. What is that? 5 homes on fire? Hopefully we put them out before things get too bad. But it's going to be touch and go. And hops, how are we looking? We're almost positive. Hey, we're in the black. So now, all of our islands are in the black. We're making a profit everywhere we look. So, good news. And I have enough steel
Excellent spot for a base camp.
that I can build all of that and start getting soap. Now, where is Bente wanting to build an island? Yeah, go for it, Bente. You can go ahead and have that one.
Raised a settlement.
So, what else can we work on? I'm thinking I could go ahead and expand out this way. Next. We're going to need to start... Oh, over here in Hunsglund, we're going to need potatoes. I think I'm going to exploit potatoes to the max on this island. We'll turn this into a giant schnapps producer. Schnapps for days. so let's get 2, 3, 4. Actually, trying to figure out like how many of these fishermen's huts we can get in here. 4 if I do it right there. That's actually somewhat compact. Can I fit any more off to the side? Actually, yes, I can. If I do one right there. Now, can I move it to the side just a little bit? Yeah, I can. That's actually going to look halfway decent. See if we can beautify this area just a little bit. I'd like to go ahead and add some pilings to protect the harbor. Nice. And then, do I have Docklands ornaments yet? No, I don't. I need to get to... I think I need to get to the artisan tier before I can unlock those. Do I have a harbor master's office though? Yes, and that is something that I would like to have. Stay right there. It's not going to do anything for us right now, but in the future, when I get some items, I'd very much like to have that ready to go. And let's get that right there. Perfect. We now have a warehouse with just enough range to get all of the fishermen's, what are they? Fishermen's huts? Fishery. Actual fishery. Let's see. If we get our road out here, is that the edge of the harbor? It is. And we'll run a road here. Delete that. Now, something I do want to consider, I would definitely like to have space for a, what do you call it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. An oil harbor right here. This would be a great little area to set up Bright Harvest.
We don't even have to trade. It's just in case.
There we go. If we put a fuel station right here, an oil harbor right here,
trade is vital to
I think that'll actually cover the entire island, especially if it's like brick roads. I wouldn't even need any other trains like running anywhere else. And I don't see myself needing power. Oh, actually, power could be useful here, because right in here I could have a trade union, and I could have all of the consumables, like all of the schnapps distilleries in one location. They don't take up much space, but I could cut the time on those in half. Alright, that's something to think about. And I'm thinking well, actually, I could kind of build houses in the middle. Spread them out a little bit. This might be a bit more of a haphazard design, but we're just going to go with it. No, but I don't want to do that there, because like I just said, if I end up coming back, and if I need a power station there, I don't want to have that built up. Alright, think. we can actually beautify this a little bit. Just because I don't have a lot of space doesn't mean I can't beautify. Yeah, that actually gives a great space for that. So let's plan for the future. You could have power plant and a fuel station side by side. And let's do... start to get as many houses as possible. Some people are going to live right by the mine. They're just going to have to deal with it. Alright, and let's get our marketplace. That works. And a pub. Oh, the placement's rough.
I feel it reflects the times.
You know, if I do that, I could put 2 houses in. Alright, what's with the paper? Well, we're not going to have a riot this time. Minus 100% chance. Alright, run with it. So, let's get you. All of the houses. 1 warehouse. 1 fishery. 1 pub. And we'll go ahead and get sawmill. And a woodcutter's hut. What else am I gonna need? I think I'll go ahead and do a single work cloth and can I fit? Oh wait, hang on. Oops. Might have dug too greedily and too deep. Let's fast forward to see if I can get this going. Nope, there's our fish. Starting to bring in a little bit of money. And in a second here, they're going to need their work clothes.
You reached a new
Got it.
milestone.
And we can go ahead and drop... Let's do a potato farm right here. Ta-da! Suddenly, my people are boozing. They're very happy.
Every rose has its thorns.
So let's see where we end up. I'm curious if I can hit a net positive on this island. If I can, all the better.
We put our love into this.
I think if I just get some brick roads on here, pretty much everything will reach everywhere else. Most of it will just reach the small trading post right here. Another thing I should consider is I'm going to need fire stations in these areas. Yeah, that's something I need to actually focus on right quick. Because if I don't, I will regret it. And we're almost at a net positive. Oh no, Vicente is threatening me with war unless I pay him, and I do not have the money. If I did nothing else with my money, it would take me about 20 minutes to get there, and I have 30 seconds.
Flagship ready for orders.
Yikes. So we're going to war with Vicente Silva, who has 3 islands. Looks like he's got a frigate and a gunboat. So he's not super scary yet. The problem is, we're about to be at war for a very long time. Because we're not going to be able to defeat him.
Between victory and me.
Alright, will you perhaps have a ceasefire? No. Well, this game just got interesting.
Attention for the Admiral.
Okay. I guess it's time for me to get a gunboat. I can't afford much else yet. Turn the furnace on. Well, I guess it's time for our first weapons factory. We're going to need that. And in a minute here, we're going to need another. Let's get some more workers. There we go. We can activate the other furnace. We're short a few workers. We can improve that, though. Let's get the school.
You can boss me around all you like.
Alright, giving them the school has boosted number of workers that we have in each house. And in fact, we will be able to get our first artisans soon. So that will help. How are we looking on our main island? We're just shy on fish and schnapps. So we're starting to get to that point where things are... Wow. 8 tons is not enough. Well, I guess we add one more potato farm. And I guess it's a good thing that we have that potato island. That little baby potato island that we're going to start building up. Let's go there now, in fact. Need to see if we can capitalize on this even more. So, could I fit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more potato farms? And better question is, can I fit enough population to run 8 schnapps distilleries? If I can... You know, that might be the wrong question. I think what I might have to do instead is only do potatoes here. At the start. So let's just focus on the crops. In fact, how much schnapps would I need across all of my islands? If I were to look at everything. So, what is that? You know, I could get 30 tons off of this island easily.
Ship constructed.
What is that? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's how many potato farms I would need to have. You know, I think we can do it. Let's capitalize this island. One island, nothing but potatoes. And the nice thing is, any excess potatoes we have that we don't need, we could go ahead and sell to Eli and make a little profit. That could be our first profitable trade route. so. This could be an interesting playthrough. I'm already starting to feel like we're going to have quite a few interesting episodes happening here. Keep cramming potato farms in as tightly as we can. Ooh. That's actually not quite gonna work. If I were to move the pub, it's gonna cost us a little money. Tell you what, let's skip out on the entire idea of, in the future, having a power plant there. And you know what? Let's skip out on all this. Yeah, there we go. All right, that's 72. Move our warehouse. I'm curious how many potatoes we're going to get off this island with just basic agriculture. If we can manage to get a whole lot off of here, it'd be great. Get rid of that. The nice thing is, with 1 or 2 schooners, we can move all of the goods from this. It's really going to take very little transport to move all of this stuff. And just imagine how much more efficient this will be if we eventually get Bright Harvest set up here. Have a bunch of tractors. It'll be an impressive amount of goods coming off one island. All right. There's those. Nope, that's actually perfect. Oh my gosh, can I really do it? Ooh, problem. I've got a few tiles back there I could still exploit. So let's do this. Grab those tiles, grab those. And move farm here. That only leaves a few tiles that we're not using. Build all the houses.
No space left here.
Full outputs. No warehouse in range. Oh, right, yeah. I'm gonna need to build the warehouse there, of course. Yeah, this one island is actually going to be great. Did I ever build enough? Oh yeah, I've got more than enough. This island still isn't profitable?
Whatever
Really?
you do, Master, keep doing it.
Missing goods. No, you got fish, right? Yeah, they've got everything that they could want. So what do these cost? It's going to be 2 farms per. I'm not going to be able to exploit all of these unless I build out to here. Let's get this here. I'm going to move a few more houses. Get rid of that. Move the pub there. And we're going to need to cram a few more buildings in. How do I want to go about this? That gets us a little bit closer. What if I go ahead and delete this? Delete that road. And move you guys like so. Actually, no, that works. I could do that. That just might get me there. Yes, this island's never going to make me a profit, but at the very least, it will give me just enough of what I need to run all of these farms. Oh, I'm 20 short. Alright, let's see what the paper says. Oof, that's not good. I can deal with the -5 happiness. Well, actually, these two wipe each other out. So let's go with +5 happiness. That'll annoy George, but I can handle that. So what does that put us at? We're at a net positive for everything, and there you go, 30 tons of potatoes. So that's 28 tons that can move. So we're going to go here. Set a minimum stock of 25. Minimum stock 25. And go to our potatoes. Minimum stock of 10. So in a minute here, what I could do, let's get a schooner. Let's go ahead and grab 3 schooners right off the bat.
Flagship awaiting instructions.
I guess I don't really need to do anything else with this. if I set up a trade route with this island, I should then be able to go ahead and move from Hunsglund to Coffea with all the potatoes. And then any extra potatoes that I end up with could then be moved over to hops, to Boots with the Fur. And I think Farmville will end up being almost exclusively wheat. It'll be grain. Yeah, because we were able to cram everything else on Hunsglund. That's actually kind of awesome, not gonna lie. I'm trying to think, what else do I need to worry about? But I can't come up with anything. Let's see. So it's gonna be a minute before we can actually set up that trade route. Are there any other trade routes that we're going to need to do next? Well, for right now, work clothes can be done on every island. Sausage can be done on damn near any island. We'll need to set up a trade route for construction goods. That is something that's going to be important. And we could also start bumping up our depot, but actually even better. We'll improve our small trading post to a medium trading post. All it costs is the goods, and it makes everything more efficient. How are we looking? We could upgrade a few of our people. The nice thing is, if I get that trade route going, I could get rid of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 potato farms here. So that'll help a lot. And in fact, speaking of, yeah, we will have so many potatoes coming out of that one island, we won't need them on any other island. So that's pretty good. Not bad. Not a bad start at all. What am I going to work on next? Let's take a look at hops. I think, actually, yeah, getting beer set up would be a nice next thing to do. So we have hops fertility here. Where would I like to set up the hops?
Ship constructed.
I could pretty much have on either side, I think. Can I set up more farmers' houses here, though? Yeah, I have a little bit of space. So let's kind of plan to have that. I would like to have buildings on either side of the railroad track. If I can press the right button. Five houses that way. And let's grab... There's our road. Great. So that's going to give us a lot of space in here. I definitely need to have a little road running to this mine. What is this mine anyway? The zinc. Okay, that's not going to be needed for a long time, but we'll want access to it. You know, maybe I'll actually move that warehouse here. And we'll grab our first hops farm. What's considered the front? I think that is. Yeah. I will plan to have a wall here. Just to kind of separate the mine from the farmland. It'll look a little bit nicer. It's one of those little touches. And we'll keep building the farms out this way. And I think I could go ahead and have a third one there. Maybe I move this over one tile. add in a couple fields there. Grab those. I'll add a few extra tiles in just for looks. And I'll be able to add like some woods and whatnot in there. Eventually. There we go. So that's the first of our hops for beer. However... Wait, what? 2 tons? Am I looking at that right?
I'll do.
Oh yeah, that would be 2 tons. Right. What am I going to need across all islands? I will need...
Ship
Oh,
constructed.
I'm actually just over a ton. So let's look at the consumables here. I would need 2 grain farms. And I guess just 2 breweries. Well, we got our first schooners, so let's go ahead and set this up. Hunsglund to Coffea. We'll grab all the potatoes and drop them off. There you go.
Ready for assignment.
That's his whole job in life. Now, something we will need to do. Let's grab some bricks and some wood. Need to head back over to Hunsglund and upgrade this trading post. Otherwise, it's going to fill up faster than we're going to be able to do anything with. And we'll probably need a few depots here, too. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and do that. Just for looks. Not bad. Can I add a few more tiles here? Yeah. Actually, looks pretty good.
If we have a plate, we might as well use it.
So, how far away?
New orders?
Oh, here it is. Great. Fast forward for just a second.
Flagship ready for
Grab
orders.
you and drop off all the goods. We'll upgrade that. And we'll upgrade 3 depots. In fact, let's go ahead and trade that over. Nice.
Attention for the Admiral.
It's a pretty good looking harbor.
New orders?
So I think we'll go ahead and head back to the main island. And that is 77 potatoes right there. How much can we hold so far? 300. So in 10 minutes, this could fill. Oh, you know what?
Flagship at your service.
I'm going to need more bricks because we could
Ship
upgrade.
constructed.
We can and we should upgrade this warehouse. Otherwise, it's not going to be able to
Attention for the
accept
Admiral.
all the goods quickly enough. So we can make that happen.
New orders?
We're filled up. And on back. Yeah, look how quickly we're filling on potatoes. 47. 52.
Flagship
Yeah.
awaiting instructions.
Now we're moving some potatoes.
No space left here.
You know, if I were to get rid of 2, 3. Let's move a few of these tiles over. And we'll drop a warehouse. Oof.
Show me how strong your values are.
Delivery quest, huh? I could probably do that. You know, it's going to leave me a few tiles short on that farm. But having the extra warehouse is going to pick stuff up a lot faster. So what do we have here? Alright, so we got a pickup there. What's the quest? Can I even look at the quest? Apparently I can't. I may not look at the quest log. Huh, that's interesting. Let's see. I think I can go ahead and grab you. The Ave Maria. Let's pick up our hops.
Admire your conduct.
Drop it off there. I'm not going to create another one. Alright, so we have picked it up. So either take the boy to Archibald Blake's lighthouse, or take the boy to Eli Bleakworth's lighthouse. Oh, there we go. Now we finally got it. George has arrested a modern-day Robin Hood trying to steal from the rich to alleviate the lives of the poor. He has made you as Sheriff of Nottingham with the power to grant the boy a reprieve should you wish. Ooh. Oh, so I guess Archibald Blake would give him a break, but Eli Bleakworth would probably punish him. Boy, it sounds like it's a kid.
Aye, aye.
Doesn't look like it, but sounds like it. So maybe I go ahead and get that done.
On our way.
Let's head over to Archie Blake. I'll need to keep an eye on the flagship, because we are going to be going past Admiral Vicente Silva. And he has a few frigates down there that are out for blood. In fact, he's starting to look a little scary. I'm getting a little bit worried about him.
Schooner reporting.
Oh wow, our schooner is full up because we don't have our goods moving to any other warehouses. So I think we can go ahead and start moving from here to here. Let's move some potatoes. I'm only going to move the one slot worth. And we'll load back up and unload. It's going to be a balancing route. So we'll do that. And we're going to set a minimum stock of 50. And I think we can get rid of all of these farms. It's going to save us a little bit of money. And it's farmer workforce. So we'll queue up 5 more schooners because that will be all of our free influence on ships, trade ships. How many trade ships do I need? I would need 50 to get the movement speed bonus. We're a little ways away from that. But loading up on potatoes there. Set a minimum stock of 50. And that means that we could actually go to consumables, set up a schnapps distillery. How many do we need to make them happy? We need 2. Yeah, I was gonna say I could find a slightly better spot for this. That'll work. It'll kind of move back and forth between those. Set that up there. I don't really need that one. Build the warehouse. And we'll build both the schnapps distilleries. So now, hops can provide its own schnapps. Just through having a little bit of potatoes delivered to it. We're a little low on framework knitters, so we'll go ahead and add another of those. Yeah, that'll work. So we'll end up with a few more tons of work clothes, a few more tons of schnapps, and we might need some more fish pretty soon. We're not there yet, but it won't be long till we are. Our first potatoes are there.
Could be worse.
And looks like in just a moment, we should start seeing schnapps.
Ship constructed.
Any second here.
What brings you here, master?
Ah, there we go. Schnapps is on the way. Money is going up. And this island is in the black. Excellent. Same thing goes for work clothes.
Look after everyone.
Yeah, everything is looking up now.
Spread some happiness with it.
Oh, thank you, George. So pretty soon here, I think we could actually keep expanding the islands. Yeah, we're going to be up and down for a minute on this island. That's okay. Yeah, we're in the black on all of that. So, Hunsglen is only losing 317 coin. But it's providing schnapps everywhere we go. So that's awesome. We'll need a few more schooners.
New orders.
Let's go ahead and open trade route.
Ah, you're ready.
We'll move potatoes from there to there. Go. To what now?
Flagship at your service.
Stolen gold. Oh. So we just got to bring it back? Oh, that's easy.
Coordinates plotted.
Bring that ship back. And we got about 20 seconds till we get another schooner that we can send to...
Your armor is under attack.
Well, actually, we don't need to send it to that island. Oh, no.
Broke out.
Oh.
Your island is under attack.
I did not expect to be under attack this soon. Alright, so I'm going to disrupt the attack as much as I can.
The fire left ruins behind.
I think we're going to need some gunboats. There's no way we're going to be able to stand toe-to-toe with him, but we could potentially disrupt any attacks. And I don't know if 4 frigates are going to be enough to take this island or not. Where's my flagship? If I could stop jumping around. Wow, it might be too little too late to get over here.
Your people can't hold out much longer.
This island might be lost.
Not one for long.
Oh!
The
I
responsibility is too much for you.
was not prepared. Alright, Vicente. Alright. I can tell that adding you to the game is going to make things interesting. What does it take for me to add guns to my islands? It does need steel. So it's wood, brick, steel, and guns. I think we're at that point where we're going to need to start adding guns everywhere.
Under attack.
Flagship at your service.
Oop. Get to the harbor. Get to the harbor.
Sails!
Oh, not the flagship. Oh, no. Oh, what have I done? Oh, no.
A ship was destroyed.
Oh, mistakes have been made.
Lost
Oh.
your flagship. Well, I'll see what I can rustle up.
Well, we're coming up on an hour. I think I might have made this episode a little bit long. We might be starting out with a little bit of trouble. It's episode 2, and we are already at war with Vicente Silva. For no reason other than he just doesn't like me. You know?
Ship constructed.
I guess we're going to war. Yeah. This is just how it's going to be, y'all. So, I think we're going to go ahead and end this episode here. I'm going to slow it down. Thanks so much for being here. If you're enjoying this content, please make sure you go ahead and like the video or subscribe to my channel. That makes the biggest difference on YouTube, is just getting the subscriptions and the likes to get a little bit more up. What do we got here? Before I go. Oof. Yeah, we're just going to bump up our money and... Yeah, let's just increase our money in general. And no propaganda issue. But yeah, likes and subscribes and just commenting on the video makes the biggest difference in helping me to grow. So if you are enjoying this and you want to see more, please do that for me. It costs you nothing but a moment of your time, and it helps me to do a little bit more on the channel. So I will catch you guys next time, and I guess this next episode is going to be a lot of us trying to go to war, or at the very least trying to take down some of Vicente Silva's frigates that are going to start rampaging through all of my islands if I am not careful. And the other bad thing is, I better pick up this gold and bring it back, or I'm going to lose that quest, and I might go to war with George Smith too, so we can't have that. But until the next time, bye-bye.